Time now for sports. We begin with football. It's back to the gridiron for the Trinity Bantams, the team returning to the field with classes starting up. Of course, that's what happens every year, but this year it just feels a little bit different. The Bantams coming off an unbeaten season and a NESCAC title. Last season, the first ever 9-0 campaign in program history. And while many players had the option to go out on top, a whole bunch decided to run it back for another shot at a conference championship. There are 12 players on this year's team who opted in for a fifth year at Trinity with one goal in mind: to do it all over again.
It really doesn't matter what our record was last year because we got to be the best we can be this year. So scratching last year, it doesn't even matter. The 9-0, our new goal is to be 9-0 again.
We're trying to go back to back. You know, it's much harder to stay at the top than it is to get to the top. So last year there was a tremendous motivation from some players who hadn't won a ring, and that extra motivation, you know, is in any sport brings you to different levels. And now our big theme this year is not to be complacent. We don't want to be complacent. We have 12 players who stayed here for a fifth year. They did it because they want to repeat, and we're trying to just make sure they're not complacent.
Get this, the Bantam schedule that led to a perfect season a year ago, it's the same schedule this year in both opponents and the order they play them. The only difference, the locations of the games. The first game, just like last year, is against Tufts. Unlike last season, it's a home game for Trinity. That's on Saturday, September 16th.